Welcome to Defragmentation with Attitude, a range of reusable learning objects available from liamogue.com. This is a sample mind map which has been created in an open source package, Freemind. And this one here is simply a map of tips as to how to take a mind map, and which is in this graphical format, and turn it into a linear format which can be edited as a typical word processed file, and to export it so that it can be brought into Office 2007. So just the first slide over here, it's once you see a red sign here on the mind map, that means it's a hyperlink. So if I press that, essentially I open up a link to a demo in YouTube which talks about styles and style sheets in 2007. So that's just for your information. In this case here, I've laid out the sequence. Again, if you want to fit a map to a page, you simply view and zoom to fit page. So you go up view and zoom to fit page like we've done here now. If you want to create a new node in a mind map, you just press return. So if I press return, you'll find a new node is established underneath. So I could call that formatting, for example. So that's how you create new nodes. If you want to move a node around, you can use the control and the cursor arrows to move it up and down. So I'm going to press control, and if I press the up arrow, you'll see that node has moved up 1, 2, 3. If I move it to the left, then the node, as you can see, moves to the other side of the center core idea. This is the area that I'd really written this for, is that if you want to transfer a map into a document format which can then end up like a word process document, there are two elements I'm looking at here. One is to use the file command. So all these commands are up here in the top left. The file command, file, export it as an open office writer document. Again, I can just create that. I can edit this, so if I want to edit node, and just correct the spellings here. So again, I just do file, export, and I export it as an ODT document. So we just run down here, so it's an open office writer document. That's how you, and you'll see that it opens up with the format .odt. So if you do that, you'll have saved that file in a format which can be opened by OpenOffice. The other thing you want to look at is maintaining the graphical element of the map. So you can transfer the map that we're looking at here as a graphic. So you simply do file, export as JPEG. So for example, file, export, and export it as a JPEG. So you can see it's going to save it in a JPEG image there. The next thing you do is, if you open up Office 2007, it's important to recognize that if you're using Office 2007, you have to have Service Pack 2 for the following features to apply. Service Pack 2 in Office 2007, if you follow this feature, file, open, and then if you seek the previously saved file name with the .odt qualifier, you'll actually be able to open an open office document within Word 2007, and you'll be able to edit it. You can also insert the graphical picture by simply editing we'll just do the file correction there. That's how you edit that. So you just insert a picture and then browse for the file name which you'd saved as a JPEG. And when you've edited this in Word 2007, again, if it is Service Pack 2, you can save it as a PDF. So this is a little mind map I've created, and now to share the mind map, I'm just going to tidy it up again, moving over to this node here. I'm going to control and right arrow to move it back to the right hand side. I'm going to take that node and I'm going to move it up, and I'm going to remove that particular node here. So I'm going to cut that node, and then I So we've cut that node there. You'll notice how this node is closed up. You'll see the little bar there. So if I press the space bar, it then expands a node. So in this case here, if I press space bar here, it contracts the node. So what I want to do is I want to export that mind map and put it up on the internet so I can share it with others. So what we're going to go is we're going to look at a website which is often known as the YouTube for mind maps, and basically it's a mind map library. It's a free process just like YouTube, so you can upload files, and it's called Mappio.com. So the first thing we have to do is sign into Mappio. So two things: I'm going to actually create an account, so I'll show you how to create an account, and then you can upload, and we will upload the mind map form. So we just sign in, and it asks us initially now to create a new account. So we're going to create a new account, and we'll just put in a username. So you can see we'll fill in these details, and we will just create a new user. So let's log in now as Mouseman, as the one I set up, and just put in your password, sign in. So here's we've a user Mouseman, and we're looking at, that's the list of mind maps. We obviously have none there at the moment, so we're going to upload a mind map. So we just press upload mind map, and now we have to browse for that. So that mind map is contained on my hard drive, so I just browse for it in my hard drive. So I'll just search through my hard drive for it, and we can see that's where it is, Freemind tips. So I just click on that, press open, and you can see it's now going to upload when I press the upload button. So I just press upload there. Now I could keep this private, but obviously I want to make this public, and I want to share that address with others. So we can see there's my mind map up there. Now one of the very powerful features of this is that as I mouse over that there, that hyperactive link, if pressed, will bring me to the YouTube video online. And again, so if I left click the mouse button, it expands or contracts the mind map. Alright. If I use the scroll wheel on the mouse, I can zoom in and out, and then holding the left mouse button down, I can move it over and back. So now this is my mind map has been moved off my local machine and up onto the internet, and I can share the address with anybody. So I can select that address there, mappio.com/mindmap/mouseman/freemind tips, and I can share that with anyone. So if anyone else goes into that address, they can actually come along and view the mind map in an interactive way. Again, left click on any node and it will expand and contract the node. Scroll wheel with the mouse, zooming in and out. Now the other advantage is, if we move over into this section here, the visitor can now download my map as an image, but they can also download this as a file. So if we just press this here, download it as a file, this gives them the opportunity to download freemindtips.mm, and .mm is the descriptor for Freemind mind maps. So you can generate your mind map on your local machine. You can upload it into the equivalent of YouTube for mind maps, that's mappio.com. You can then take that address and send it off to all the people you want to read the mind map, and they can either download it as an image, or they can download it as a mind map themselves. And if they have the mind mapping software, which you can get from if you just put Freemind into Google, you'll be able to download it. It's open source. Again, viewing full screens, you can see, will allow somebody to examine the map in full scale. Again, zooming in and out as before, using the scroll wheel and the mouse. So that's the way to use Freemind and to spread it around. Thanks for watching this reusable learning object from liamogue.com.